You need to be focused and know about these concepts. Without knowing these concepts, doing this project is waste. I'm directly telling, because I already know these concepts, so that's why I'm automating this project using ChatGPT. I can explain these concepts also. So without knowing all these, just doing the project with ChatGPT from end to end, and we are going to upload it in your resume. So after that, what's going to happen? You need to explain to the interviewer, right? I started this project just now that we are using some artificial neural network to predict car sales. So we had a historical data of customer name, customer email, country, gender, age, annual salary, credit card, net worth, and car purchase amount. By using this historical data, we are going to predict the car sales. So we are loading the data here. After that, it's giving me these columns. But at the gender column, it's showing like 0 and 1s, so which is categorical. But they did not mention either 0 is male or female. So for now, I'm just confused about that. Let's go getting into next step. We got dataset info as columns. These are the dataset info where we can see that gender as integer 64, because we have 0 and 1s categorical. But and customer name, email, and country, of course, they are all objects, and age, salary, credit card, net worth, card purchase amount are all float, because they are all float. But age is considered as float because it's 41.8, 40.8 decimals. It's in decimals. I don't know why these two columns are looking different, gender and age. We don't have any null values in any columns. So this is the code to convert the age from float to integer, and mapping the gender categorical variable 0 to male and 1 to female, and we are going to check the info. Let's delete this and just convert it like this. The unique values in gender column, we got that, and we converted it. Now what we are going to do is let's put the info df.info. So now the age is 64, but the gender got changed to object. So we don't need customer name and customer email. That is not needed to predict car sales. And we need to convert categorical variables, which is country and gender. Okay. So check for outliers using box plots. We need to check the outliers and normalize and scale numerical features. Dropping the customer name and customer email, and encoding the categorical variables. Let's see how many country values are there in this. df dot country dot unique. Oh, so many countries are there. Let's see how many countries. 211 countries are there. So we can check it as 211 countries are there in the data frame. So what's the next step? Equivalent columns dropped, converted category variables. Now after outliers, we'll scale the numerical features. So where it is, Yeah, this is the outlier code. So we are going to drop values that are too extreme using IQR method. Limit extreme values to a threshold. Tapping outliers. Apply log or power transformations. How? So we are defining first quartile, third quartile, and IQR range, and as well as lower bound and upper bound, and returning the outliers values, which are extreme values. Df of column greater than or equal to lower bound. So there is lower bound, there is upper bound, and which is greater than lower bound, which is less than upper bound. We need to capture those values only. Beyond those limits, we should not capture. Oh, first we need to visualize the outliers, right? So we have numerical columns. For every column, we are going to see the visualization. So I'm cutting this and in here. Already I know this matplotlib cban already exists. I no need to do that. So numerical columns. Let's see the box plots of age, annual salary, credit card, debit card percentage. So age has some few outliers outside of the upper range, and let's run this function. Data shape after removing outliers is 483. So this much of like 500 minus 483 is 13. Sorry, 17, right? So 17 outliers are removed. Original dataset size is 500 rows. After removing, we got 483 rows. Total outliers removed 17. This is expected since we applied the interquartile range method, which removes extreme values. So now getting into task 4 is normalization and feature scaling. It is in the step 2 only. So under step 2, data processing, we have 3 steps going on now. Drop irrelevant columns and encode categorical variables. Here we have dropping irrelevant columns and encoding categorical variables. So after this step, we have outlier detection and handling. Here I have done outlier detection of each feature and removing those. You need to be focused and know about these concepts. Without knowing these concepts, doing this project is waste. I'm directly telling, because I already know these concepts, so that's why I'm automating this project using ChatGPT. I can explain these concepts also. So without knowing all these, just doing the project with ChatGPT from end to end, and you are going to upload it in your resume. So after that, what's going to happen? You need to explain to the interviewer, right? So we need to apply normalization or scaling, and ensure all numerical columns are scaled properly. So basically, normalization is we need to change the range of the values to 0 and 1, so that the model don't get into the bias, because every column is different. Some age column have the range between 0 to 80 maybe, but the salary column may have the values of some lakhs, ranging from thousands to lakhs. So we need to do scaling for these columns. Let's do this. Scaling is going to happen now. So These are the numerical features. Scaling and normalization has to be done only for numerical features, and so we are going to apply the scaling here. Yeah, and let's do this. No need to do print and df dot head is enough. So for the country we have integers. For the age, yeah, age, annual salary, credit card, net worth, and car purchase amount. We did not do country for, and gender. We did not do scaling for the country and gender, but for age, annual salary, credit card, net worth, and because they are categorical, you should not do scaling for categorical. Okay, this is all numerical. This is not numerical columns. These are categorical. These are categories. So 1 means only male, 0 means female. That's it. Country 27 means that's India, whatever the country it is. 17 means one country. There is no need to apply scaling and all. So for these columns, we have the range between 0 to 1. We can see now. So what's the next step? Now the next step is going to be model training and evaluation. What data we need to give to the neural ANN to predict the same. Let's ask this. Yes, we can absolutely use an ANN instead of traditional machine learning models like linear regression. In fact, ANN works better for complex relationships between features and target variables. Okay, since car purchase amount depends on multiple factors like age, salary, debit card, and net worth, etc., and ANN capture non-linear relationships between better than simple regression. Yes. So since car, okay, what data do we feed into ANN? To train the ANN to predict car purchase, we need to input features like independent variables and target variable, dependent variable. So car purchase amount. And X is input data, and we are going to drop this target variable which we are going to predict. So for the input data, we don't need the target variable. So the target variable is saved as y. We are splitting here, train test split, input data and y, both the input and the y has to be given. So the test size is 0.2, so that if 100 rows are there, 20 rows will be assigned to the test and test data, and 80% of the data, 80 rows, will be assigned to the training. Input training, input test data, output train, and output test data. Let's run this. I'll get the shapes like this. Let's do this. We are going to train. Okay. So what is training? We should give input data. We should give output data. Algorithms learns from input and output data and captures the hidden relationships between these and learns from the data, so that we can, after training, we can give the new data and it will predict for us. It will forecast the sales. So we are defining the model, compiling the model. Training the model, evaluating the model. Evaluation metrics is mean absolute error, mean squared error, MSE, RMSE, R square. These are the metrics. Let's run this. It will take some time. We are going to build the model, and these are the epochs we did. Model saved. Model evaluation means absolute error is 0.02 and root RMSE is 0.02, R square is 0.9. So mean absolute error is we have minimal prediction error. There is no error in the prediction, very low. Now we saved the model. Now we are going to load the model again to predict the car purchase amounts for new customers. So whenever the new customer comes, based on their data, we are going to predict the car purchase amounts. The new data should look like the same features in the same order should be there, like age, gender, salary, debit card, net worth and country. So gender and country. Categorical variables are encoded. We should encode the gender and country and normalize the features like salary, debit card, net worth, and this has to be normalized. So let's make some predictions with some new data. Okay. So even the ChatGPT will give us the data, I think. Yeah. Now we'll load the model and define the new customer data. We're defining the age and gender, annual salary, credit card debt. So how much the customer needs to pay still, that is called credit card debt. I thought it's debit card until now. Net worth is this much on country. So we need to do the encoding of the categorical variables and apply same encoding as training data. Scaling is applied, new data scaled. Upload to NumPy array for model input. Same as training. Apply min-max scaling. Scalar.fit to new data scaled. So this new data scaled data is going to convert into NP array to given to the artificial neural network. So let's do this. I'm so excited. What will be the, and we need to do the model evaluation also. So let's do this like this, and need to copy the code, paste it. Prediction amount వచ్చింది. సో మోడల్ కరెక్ట్గా ప్రెడిక్ట్ చేస్తుంది. ఇక్కడ కోడ్ ఏంటంటే మనము మోడల్ రన్ చేసే ముందు కంపైల్ అనేది ఫాల్స్ ఇవ్వాలి. ఇది ఇవ్వకపోతే ఏమవుతుందంటే అది కంపైల్ చేసే ఏదన్నా మిస్సింగ్ ఫంక్షన్స్ ఉంటే ఒక ఎర్రర్ లాగా వస్తుంది. సో అది మోడల్ రన్ అవ్వడం లేదు దానివల్ల. సో ఇప్పుడు ఏంటంటే ఇక్కడ ఎన్ష్యూర్ కరెక్ట్ ఫీచర్ ఆర్డర్ యూజింగ్ xtrain.columns. ఫీచర్ కాలమ్స్ ని ట్రైనింగ్ డేటాలో కాలమ్స్ ఉన్నాయి కదా, వాటిని లిస్ట్ లాగా మార్చుకొని ఆ కాలమ్స్ ని సేవ్ చేసుకుంటున్నాము. సో న్యూ డేటా అనేది మనం జనరేట్ చేసి ఇది మ్యాచ్ అవ్వాలన్నమాట. ఈ కాలమ్స్ లో ఇది ట్రైనింగ్ లో ఉన్న కాలమ్స్ లో మన డేటాకి సంబంధించిన కాలమ్స్ కి వీటికి మ్యాచ్ అవ్వాలి. ఇప్పుడు ఎన్కోడింగ్ జెండర్ కి కంట్రీకి ఎన్కోడ్ చేస్తాము. ఇప్పుడు ఫీచర్స్ కాలము మనం సేవ్ చేసాం కదా, అది మనం ఇస్తామన్నమాట. ఫీచర్ ఆర్డర్ ఇస్తాము. న్యూ డేటాకి ఇచ్చేస్తే స్కేలింగ్ నెక్స్ట్ ట్రైన్ కి స్కేలింగ్ చేస్తున్నాము. స్కేలర్ డాట్ ఫిట్, స్కేలర్ డాట్ ట్రాన్స్ఫార్మ్, న్యూ డేటా స్కేల్డ్, కస్టమర్స్ డేటా. Let's predict 100 customers data at once. Let's run this. Yes. Now I'm going to show the new data. So this is the new data where we have 100 rows and 7 columns. So for each country and gender and age and for this the purchase amount is credited like predicted.